Order guide you. Solidify.
Game's up. Time's over. Busted. Transfixed. Teamwork is strength. Overruled. How about this?
This is order. Stabilize. Finish this now.
Right this way. Door's over. Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Solidified.
Transfixed.
Everybody stand!
Here comes the test. Quietly. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Finish this next time.
Take it easy. Hup.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Here comes another. I will have order.
Gather!
Gotcha.
All right, you act.
Solidify!
Yeah. Hit. Hit. Yeah. Hit. Hit. Yeah. Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Add astro. Thank you for Add astro.
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your take, none of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. You sensed it, didn't you?
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Come on. Let's go for a...
Hey,
Just going to get some air. You have fun.
all right. Sounds great.
Mualani,
Yeah?
tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Traveler, did something happen?
I wasn't visiting the hot spring. It's because your friends saved the hot springs. I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left. Oh, Mualani?
That better not happen.
But yesterday, seeing you out, even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death.
I understand. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and
good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman. It's brought me good fortune and just tell her.
Don't worry. We'll make sure she gets.
All right. That's all I wanted to say. Let's head back to the party.
Traveler, Atea!
Excuse... Life is...
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Paimon feels like a hook still spinning. The Kaholasaur. Oh, and Atea's snacks were scaling at some kid.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this here.
Glad you like it.
Hey, Mualani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out
And Kachina?
Kachina, but don't worry.
That's a relief.
Exactly. She deserves.
All right, thanks for letting me know. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there.
Mualani,
At a glance, it's certain, but through our 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded That's right. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally... Even so, our tribe's waters were contaminated. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe. Exactly. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom.
and that's how it became.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable. Luckily, now every
You must have had to.
every battle, responsibility, but I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know. We have to. Not only for our... Anyway, let's head to the stadium. The sea's not going...
Whoa, this place is packed already.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our hero. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy. Come on, let's find a spot. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call. We are those who grew alongside Sun, those who formed. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
I could not find Kachina within the night.
What?
What is that?
Usually once the...
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to think about it. Since the Archon couldn't find...
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off. Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mughulani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even... Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation
It's true. If she wasn't maybe the YUB interprets...
I mean, that girl didn't look all that.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No, she's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, we don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this.
Fine. We'll find out.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. However, the failure to prevent further casualties.
What?
No one is all-knowing, but doubt is a means by which we...
If
there are things you wish to clarify, then...
No,
Even though I have said nothing to...
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question! So much for all that glory talk earlier.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where I know you said you were investing.
I've already shared everything. So, what do you...
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much, rest assured, everyone, I'll keep it. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further...
Did she just...
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan. There's been unrest in the night until we find an...
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem...
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always... She wasn't afraid of... Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss...
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The Foundation. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss... But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their...
If we compare the two choices... Sorry, I know the raw truth can be cruel.
But what would you say, Mualani?
No.
You're saying...
Yes. What happened?
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the less. Either way, there will be people, once doubt has crept in, their ultimate goal to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. We need to suspend the Then, we have to find another... I understand your...
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for...
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let my...
We could always hold the pill.
I've considered that, but without the chance to fight the Abyss, with fewer participants, the amount of contending...
So, essentially...
You've learned about the concept of staying there for a short... Your sense of self. Imagine pouring a cup... I won't sugarcoat it.
Just like you said, Archon. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does...
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our...
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support you. The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use... Then comes the hard part.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of...
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is, however, know that the Night King...
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
So, Hyman's the only one who's scared?
Seat Lali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an art. It was originally used...
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. Besides... Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard perhaps even ideally this would...
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded. It embodied...
I didn't... If things were different, the two of us, but...
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending...
You're right. Even now, the production of the gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy. As things stand, the abyss has brought catastrophe.
We can't.
No. But if I said nothing at all,
Another simple
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the. Let's go.
You mean?
Yes. The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the abyss, so until our
But that can only last so.
Don't let those chosen by all we can do.
Even so.
If not me, then who? No other. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking! Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you all right, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent.
I never imagined someone could if the Tsaritsa sent him here.
Yeah. And
The Harbingers are all driven, but I'm sure the captain has.
Whatever his motive.
No. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for besides.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. When we exchanged final. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided.
Of course. I'll head out right now.
Yes. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that.
is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flame. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Emon really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Laid bare.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
This is order. Solidified. Stabilize.
Things are about to get dicey.
Overruled.
Yeah. Hit.
Gather.
Laid bare.
Everybody stand back!
Busted. What greater pleasure is there? Than the unexpected.
Ready for launch! Transfixed! You
Solidify!
can't hide! Game's up! Fine, Silva. Gotcha!
I will have order.
Teamwork is strength!
Laid bare. Yeah.
Stabilize.
Ready for launch!
Strike a pose! Time for a light show!
Can't hide!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You need to train harder.
Solidify.
Shine down!
Gather.
Illusion shattered!
Shower new...
Inazuma shines eternal!
Stabilize.
Fuse is lit!
Gather.
That was brilliant! Lightning!
Shine down!
Fire hazard!
Can't hide!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Strike a pose!
Gather.
There is no escape!
Retreat! Time for a light show!
I will have order.
Illusion shattered!
Shower new strength!
Torn to oblivion!
Maybe you have what it takes.
Are you here to help find the baby Saurians?
And I'm Toba. You must be the helpers that we've been waiting for.
No, but Uncle Sanka said, yeah, sorry. Wrong?
Darn We've been tricked, Hoonie.
What are we supposed to do about the babies? It's okay, Hoonie. Don't worry. There's been a lot of after what happened to Nana. If Nana is your dad, my dad's one of the. I didn't think it would.
Yeah.
It's all right. Don't let him get to you. They should be. I already managed to find the. Really?
Awesome. You gotta be careful out on the cliffs.
Hoonie said the baby Saurians are on the cliff, so let's find a way up.
Solidify!
Ah, time to shine. Feel the split. Here comes the fireworks.
Gather!
Shine down.
May I present? What do we have here?
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time.
Whoa, hold on a
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but the nature of battle is unpredictable.
I appreciate what you're trying to say.
I thought you might say it.
Is something wrong, Wyna? Life isn't complete without taking...
If you're that determined.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper. So she's famous. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes. I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business. Wyna, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts. And the ancient name used in that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and...
Vichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way.
Thank you.
Good luck. I hope...
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah! That must be him! Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you can bring someone back? No. If you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't...
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name...
Your friend? Oh.
Yes, but I'd rather...
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone? I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh, I see. What about the second thing you needed?
Right. I need one. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes. But I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than... Hang on, Kachina. Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole...
Oh, the whole thing?
Deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the price?
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn... All right. That's ever...
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... Kachina always carries all...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here Here you go. By the way, how's he doing?
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in... Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple... 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were... But on the eve of battle...
Then what happened?
The team agreed that Vichama didn't argue. It's just... Vichama went into a deep depression. Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all. I've tried convincing him to move forward. To stop the abyss has... Anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through some...
Take it easy.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name. Go ahead. After Malko fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned if I had been there, I've always...
But that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said...
There might... Alright, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the concept... Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Look at that golden thing! It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer!
Not either of those, are you?
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Stabilize!
Transfixed!
Quietly now.
Solidify!
Things are about to get dicey.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long! We're getting close!
Vichama!
Quick! Take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malko. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malko. No! Why can't I find...
We can't wait any longer. I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no... Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the Spirit Speaker stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not ev-
Okay, I'll be more...
At least Kachina's ancient name. Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. And now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Huh? This is...
Hey, Milk. Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. I never thought I'd actually die on this.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. Pisak. Maybe you're right, Vichama. I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy, but...
A deeper pain.
Malco was always for all these years.
Vichama.
I'm fine. When you asked for my help, I had, but... I once allowed to fester guilt. If I could do it all that way, there are critical junk. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so...
Thank you. I promised I would find her.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body. Thanks to her, though. Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a...
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in—
Honestly, it's... They're back.
Koichi? What are...
Don't play dumb with your own sister. My apologies.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, she was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. That strength of will pushed her to survive.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society...
I remember those days. One of those... Eventually, she found... It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though.
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to...
Oh, I get it.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young. Still.
All right, it's just the two of us now.
I don't have anything to say. You don't...
That attitude is exactly the problem.
Well, technically...
Again with the excuse... We agreed, didn't we? But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what...
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned...
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't...
You feel like he went back on his word?
Oh.
This is important. If
you don't know that?
All right, whatever. Time out. Is this...
Chaska, does it sound...
Then...
But the person you
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person...
I've also told...
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might...
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi!
So, you're
Then support me.
Casca. So, that's it. Why'd you have to...
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted, "It's not my place to get involved, but I will."
Thank you.
Anytime. According to Kinich.
If only Tone Gift Bard would...
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh? I see. Sounds like it was... Still, stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
Take it easy.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the
The Fatui again? We can...
But what if the Fatui find...
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know or... Look, I wish I could off still. All you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf.
There's no need to be so modesty on
Archon, I'm sorry about before.
You have nothing to be so... Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that a...
Good eye.
Whoa. I've never seen... It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, and physical items do a... Now, I still have some preparation if you're curious about an item.
Alright, we'll have a look. Hey, there's a fishing rod here.
That's right. It belongs... He and I met in a tavern. He told me in his eyes I saw...
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw... He managed to kill the fish, but can a fisherman claim victory?
Well, Paimon thinks he...
That was my answer as well. In the end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste, so he gave...
Wait, that means you also know how to fish.
Maybe we can go head-to-head some...
There are so many jars.
No, those... Yamaya is an ex... The tools you see here... The contents of the jars are...
Ooh, must be...
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although...
Make sure to handle...
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions. The association, and even if a warrior had the strength to put it on...
Sounds like...
So the owner, he would often wear...
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it up. This is a taste...
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my collection?
Yeah, if each item represents... Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict, but there's also a different theory, one that...
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back exactly, even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way take out a portion of that journey. The future is the same way. Of course, humanity excels at living in the present. But while the pilgrimage and the night, only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed, that's correct, namely a framework. By holding the pilgrimage, in addition, the sacred flame will grant them.
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine... Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes, that's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the... Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before.
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry, Paimon's...
It's all right. No matter what others may say, my becoming the Archon doesn't mean you My father made the most delicious stew. One time, we didn't close the door securely. My sister immediately... I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm...
Well, what happened after that?
I believe she ended up working... Anyway, that's enough about me. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. Surely as the echoes of life resound ancient name.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina! Are you...
Huh? I'm not seeing things.
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time. I was waiting for the Wayab. The Wayab saved me. Even though its power is weak, the Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back.
You're always like this, Kachina. I don't know what lies the Abyss. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars. A hero of Natlan. All you need to do... All you need to do is place your... No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't...
Looks like we've lost contact. No, this entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion.
I know.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case she's... That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into it.
No, I just...
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.